are we today? Hello, YouTube. Hello, pod watchers. We are live. We are live. Get Twitch opened up on my phone. Get my channel pulled up, my stream pulled up. We are at 267. Oh, love it. Let's see. We are doing pretty okay. We have made no mistakes thus far. Plenary split. Really, we haven't made many mistakes at all. We made a slight mistake on Watson. Is a very slight mistake, and it cost us like maybe one death. But most of our deaths were just due to being box checked a little bit. Let me update this follow goal. But our box is starting to get rounded out a little bit, which is very nice. We'd love to see it. Make a quick post in the Discord. The Go Live notification. Stream notifications. If anyone is wondering what the stream theme is, I have no idea. I'm just kind of running with it. Alrighty. This popped out. About chat. Let's have it right here. That's perfect. Game up. Wonderful. Alrighty. I think we are ready. So last we left off, we had done the very first fight in Flannery's gym. Just the very first fight. So we have quite a bit of Flannery gym left to do, including Flannery herself. I will say her gym usually does not take the longest to do, so it's not super sweaty, except for like the last two guys. The last two guys are usually the ones that are a little tricky. We did get our Hoenn egg for the recap. We got ourselves KFC the Torchic. Serious nature, decent, pretty good Torchic. We're happy with it. We're very happy with it. And then we got ourselves a Drudagon, who is a Drudagon. He's got rough skin, so there's probably points where I can use him to like break sashes and stuff like that. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. And then we also got ourselves a Komodo yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday. Maybe in the day before, but this thing's hype. Hopefully we get through the gym today. Hopefully we get through Surf Sim. Hope we can get ourselves a whole slew of new encounters. You're on Flannery Spit. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. We did this yesterday. We are on to Kindler Coal. There is a guy here with explosions. The Lees and Galar. Torkoal lead. We could lead Archeops. Usually we end up leading our camera up. This one does not have a quick claw or anything. And our camera definitely can take this kill. But our camera up's not going to be baiting any kills himself, I don't think. So what would we be baiting in? Artillery's faster. We have damage. We have damage the Weezing. He's faster. We have damage the Mag Mortar. We have damage the Turtonator. So if we were to lead camera up, Earth Power can one-shot the Torkoal. We're faster than the Torkoal. And it should be just the next thing in order. It should be Artillery. With Artillery, it's Fire Blast or it's Psychic. There's slight overlap, but you can't get crit, which is also good. Take like one move and then go for EQ, damage in, and have someone else take it out. Or possibly we could lead something differently here. We have Archeops, who's like one thing, really good thing for beating a Torkoal. We do have to go like Hardstone to guarantee the kill on the Torkoal. What would we bait? Would we bait something consistently? We're faster, we outdamage you. Faster, we outdamage you. Show a fast kill to you. Show a fast kill to you. So Archeops would also get Octillery. We're not dead a second crit. He could go for T-Wave. It's the same overlap of like T-Wave or Fire Blast. I like the fact that Archeops can beat the Mag Mortar and chain the Turtonator. That is really nice. We may bring Archeops regardless, but maybe we do something else for the Artillery. Do I have anything else that leads here? I think those are probably my best two leads. Otherwise, I'm having to deal with rocks. I like the Torkoal lead, and I'm not mad at bringing Archeops in general. I think the Torkoal lead, or the camera up lead, is really good for the Torkoal. We can take this kill, and then we should get guaranteed Artillery with Psychic. We can go with camera up, and we can get in an EQ, unless we want camera up to be useful for later, which I don't think camera up is super useful later. This is like one thing camera up's very good at doing. Don't ever bait Mag Mortar. Just double checking my logic chat. So we can go camera ups on the Artillery, and maybe go Citrus. We can't get crit. If we get like 41% and we get Spit F dropped, we're gonna be dead to Psychics. If we get high rolled and dropped, we could be dead to Psychic. Otherwise, camera up can like take out the Artillery likely too. He could also go for Fire Blast and miss, but he can't crit us, which is really, really nice. We would like a consistent line, so maybe we get an EQ off onto the Artillery, do some damage to like a 50%, and we guarantee like EQ can't crit kill. And then we have someone come into the Psychic Fire Blast from the Artillery and finish it off. Asking someone to come into a Psychic Fire Blast is no small feat, especially if they get crit, they die. Donphan would do it. Donphan is faster. And then Donphan might be able to bait Wheezing over Heat, which is nice. We can't guarantee it. We take 34%. We could bait in Wheezing without seeing guaranteed kill, which would be really bad. We use Torterra. Torterra lives a Psychic, obviously lives a Fire Blast. We can go Rost, and then we can take the kill with EQ, just to make sure in case it is Fire Blast, if he burns us, it doesn't kill us. We burn. And Torterra's really... I was about to say, Torterra's really good at getting Wheezing, but that's not true. We're faster than Wheezing. So we get Mag Mortar, which is not ideal if we're trying to chain. If we get Magmortar, we could go to Tentacruel to get guaranteed Earthquake. Go to Archeops, Rock Slide, take the kill. Show fast kill to Turtonator, so Turtonator can't come out, so it'd have to then be Wheezing. And be Wheezing like Explosion Play Rough, which would be bad as well. Hello again, how are you? Welcome in. Play Rough, Explosion. Berserker can get crits, we dead to crit Explosion. We could take like Play Rough, Explosion, or Play Rough and then bait Overheat. Actually, we would just kill with Iron Head, I think, unless he drops our attack. Metal Coat. Doesn't guarantee the kill. I think I miscounted a PP stall. That is not good. When will you know? When will you know if you did? I'm watching the recorded part of the fight. I've done that. I have absolutely done that before. It's funny. It's not funny like when you're doing it. It's stressful when you're doing it, but it's an interesting thing at least. If everything works out, I get a double heist with B and Pult. Hell the fuck yeah. So you're doing Tate and Liza right now? Hell yeah, dude. You don't stream, right? No? Okay. I really don't want to bait Louise. Who else could beat the Magmortar if we don't bring Archeops? If we can get a guaranteed Solar Beam. Salazzle could probably beat the Solar Beam. And then maybe show fast kill to Wheezing so that we get Turtonator in. You've thought about it? I recommend people doing it. I think streaming's fun. It's not for everybody. Not everybody enjoys doing it, right? But I don't know. Fun thing to do. You get to meet some nice people. People are usually very kind. Okay. What if we simplify a little bit and go like Archeops lead. Archeops takes the kill. Get Octillery. It's Psychic or Fire Blast. We go Dreadnought. Dreadnought can't get crit. We take Psychic or Fire Blast. Dreadnought then guarantees it's either Psychic or T-Wave. Actually, Dreadnought could, or Archeops could beat T-Wave too. Which is interesting. We could go Dreadnought, take the Psychic or Fire Blast. Then go Torterra, and then we know we're getting Torterra on Psychic. Torterra Woodhammer kills the Octillery. Okay. So actually we lead Camerupt. Camerupt takes the kill. Camerupt does 50% with Earthquake. It's It's Psychic Fire Blast. We go to Dreadnought. Dreadnought takes Psychic Fire Blast, makes the Thunder Wave or Psychic. Go to Torterra. Torterra takes the Psychic or the Thunder Wave. And then Giga Drain finishes the kill. Torterra's now back to full HP. Or like very high HP. Torterra gets Magmortar with Flamethrower. Guaranteed Flamethrower, which is actually pretty useful. We go back to Dreadnought, guaranteed Flamethrower. And we get Solar Beam or EQ, depending on how much damage, if we took a Psychic or not. If we took a Psychic and we took a Flamethrower, it's very likely to proc a Citrus. And in which case, we'd get only Solar Beam. Who else can take strictly Flamethrower? I'd like to see if we can get Solar Beam into Salazzle to encore the Magmortar, which is why I want to do Dreadnought. We can like Citrus and Giga Drain. And we're just very likely to get Flamethrower from Magmortar anyways. We're not guaranteed. We go like Komodo. Komodo can take Flamethrower, Solar Beam, and then get guaranteed Flamethrower. Thing is, your English pronunciation is super bad. I mean, you could just stream in your native language too. There are plenty of like French streamers and German streamers that do that. You don't have to stream in English. Hello? What's that about, Jordan? It's an interesting first message of the day. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Salazzle encores the Solar Beam. We go Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb. Take out the Magmortar. Like a Citrus Berry. Or we have to go Power Item to make sure that the Weezing doesn't, so that we show kill. Started over your account? Sorry. Go Charcoal Salazzle. That'll get us Turtonator with possibly Overheat, Heat Crash, possibly Shell Smash. If he Shell Smashes and he goes +2 speed, our Komodo is slower. Why is this so hard to focus on counting? Counting's hard, man. Counting's a difficult thing to do. I still haven't matched. We really don't want this guy to Shell Smash. So maybe Salazzle can like encore the Magmortar and just keep encoring him and just like keep taking Solar Beams until we're guaranteed dead. And it might be Dragon Claw. Like we just have to deal with there might be overlapping Dragon Claw. And then we go Komodo. Komodo's not dead to a Dragon Claw crit. And then we one-shot with Lingering Scales. Should get us like guaranteed Play Rough. In which case we might be able to go back to Slazzle and encore the play rough. I don't know if Slazzle actually can take that low. We would need to find a way to beat the Wheezing at that point. Honestly though, camera up maybe. Like Berserker's really good at like coming in on play rough and then baiting overheat. We just can't guarantee kill. And the problem is like the Iron Head with metal coat doesn't one shot, and Iron Tail is not a guaranteed move. It's inaccurate. Torterra can do a decent chunk of damage. And once it's like minus special attacks, Torterra maybe can come in and like synth. Did I just have Komodo beat the Mag Mortar? Scale Shot into Dragon Claw or something? If I go like Dragon Fang? If I only hit twice, I won't proc a Citrus. I'll be +1 speed, I'll be faster. And then I should kill. If I hit 3 times, I proc a Citrus, and then I don't know, we don't guarantee kill with Scale Shot and Dragon Claw. I really want to bring like Archeops, because Archeops feels like the right way to do this. The problem is that like, do we just bait play rough for Explosion of the Wheezing? We can't have that. Do we have any way to bait the Wheezing from the Octillery? Like, it doesn't have to be Torterra beating the Octillery. Torterra's just really good at beating the Octillery. If we don't get Spit F dropped, a Camera Up can maybe beat the Octillery. That's if we don't get Spit F dropped. So Camera Up is not faster than the Octillery, which is why we get in the Octillery in the first place. We took some damage with camera up, but not like entirety of it. Camera up may just be able to come back in on the wheezing and like get some damage in, and then have like you finish it off. Because like after he overheats once, it should just be like play rough out of this wheezing. We could maybe use Dreadnought as a pivot too, to guarantee that it's play rough. Dreadnought coming in like an overheat's really nice because like maybe Dreadnought can do some damage. Dreadnought's coming in like only flamethrower here. We give it citrus. I think this probably works. I'm down to just run it. One second, chat. Okay, let's just run this. Let's bring you, bring you. Let's bring you. I don't have any other better way to beat this wheezing. It seems like I should have a better way to beat this wheezing. If he can't explode, can you remove the explosion, maybe? Like, maybe Salazzle's healthy enough to come in and encore the play rough. Maybe we just need a better way to beat this Turtonator. One second, chat. This may not be quite as long a stream as I thought. Maybe going and spending some time with my nieces and nephews. But if that is the case, I will come back and I'll do a later stream too. I just don't like that, it's like Shell Smash or whatever. Do I have a better way to beat this Turtonator? Like, if we know it's Shell Smash, we can go to Archeops, and Archeops can take the kill. But otherwise, Archeops can't guarantee kill this Turtonator. And if Archeops kills the Mag Mortar, baiting in this angle, we get Wheezing first, and then Wheezing can explode, which would be rough. We just get the artillery, and it's flamethrower psychic or fire blast psychic with thunderwave. If we go like Gauss when it's like psychic. Gauss, I don't think can get the Wheezing. They're too fast. You would just get Mag Mortar with like guaranteed flamethrower, which is useful. I mean, ideally, Camera Up just takes the kill in the artillery, and then we get, we don't even get Wheezing, do we, huh? We maybe get Wheezing. We can't have Camera Up take the kill. Like, we can do a hit, but we can't take the kill. Drona has to come in on only flamethrower. We have to just go Torterra, then Torterra beats the artillery, the Rostberry, so that we don't get burned, and then Giga Drain. King Komodo take the kill on the artillery. If we get crit psychic, we're dead. Maybe Dreadnought take the kill in the artillery. Not Psychic Fire Blast, the Rostberry, and go like Rock Slide. Do 40% if doing 50%. It's not enough. Even if it was. Actually, if it was, it might be a nice way to get Egg Mortar. He'd have to like Psychic highest roll in order to get Mag Mortar Earthquake. It's like very unlikely. It's most likely for it to be Solar Beam. If we can come in on like Fire Blast, we can guarantee it's. If we can come in on Fire Blast, we can guarantee it's Psychic. Or guarantee that we don't take enough damage so we can get directly to mag mortar that way. If we go soft sand camera ups. Can we earth power? Can we crit kill artillery? No. But we do 55% minimum. Uniclus can take like no, Uniclus can't take Fire Blast crit. Dawnfan can take Psychic, Fire Blast, and then most of the time bait Fire Blasts. But then we're up to bring Dawnfan for like no reason. Torterra can take Fire Blast, Psychic, the Citrus, and we're most likely to bait Fire Blast. Go to Torterra, take the kill. If we get burned, then we're fucked. It's not a good plan. It's not a good plan. It's better to get like just perfect flamethrower out of the mag mortar, but I don't know if we can get flamethrower out of the mag mortar. We're just gonna have to take a risk. Worst case scenario, it means like it probably means Kamo has to come in, take a hit, and then bait guaranteed flamethrower first. We get to you, you encore, you kill. We show kill with flamethrower to Wheezing because we're damage boosted, power item. We took enough, we encored long enough until Turtonator show kill, or we show kill to the Turtonator. Or we come in on Solar Beam, we encore the Solar Beam. We swap. We hit kill. We get guaranteed Play Rough out of the Wheezing. Slow kill. We go here. We encore the Play Rough. Flamethrower. By then we probably took enough damage to guarantee that this thing can't go for Shell Smash. And we need just something else to beat the Turtonator. That's not Komodo, because Komodo likely took too much damage. The problem is Komodo is slower than Magmor, so Komodo can't really do it. We can maybe go, like, come in. He's Citrus Berry, though. It's 50%. It's not... If our Komo was just slightly better, if we weren't like minus speed, if we were plus speed, we'd actually be really good. If we were plus attack, we could probably guarantee Scale Shot, Dragon Claw, kill the Mag Mortar. Do we have just a better way to beat this Magmortar at all? Frostberry Lycanroc come into the flamethrower. After taking flamethrower, we should at least be baiting kill from the Weezing with Play Rough. Maybe payback though. And the plan we have is probably good enough. It's just I want it to like be better. There's holes in it. I don't like those holes. She's into this. Send this to my wife real quick. Oh, she said. Family obligation, man. It's most likely second. It's most likely Torterra comes in and Giga Drains. It's fine. Maybe we should go Citrus Berry regardless, and we don't care if we get burned. Like, he has to choose the Fire Blast over Psychic. He has to hit the Fire Blast, and then he has to get the burn with the Fire Blast. And we can, like, Earth Power to try to do the least amount of damage possible to the Octillery. So that way we can come in and get Drain, try to get the most amount of HP back. Hopefully get only Flamethrower. We got Dreadnought, take the Flamethrower, bait Solar Beam. Do I have anyone else who takes Flamethrower, bait Solar Beam that is, like, better against this Weezing? I guess, like, Dreadnought's really good at baiting, like coming in on overheats and taking Play Rough. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, you first. I'll give you Citrus. You get Metal Coat. You, I'm giving Citrus. You have to have Charcoal. You get Citrus. You get Citrus. Alright, let's fight. Okay, we don't need a power item for this. We just go Earth Power, we take the kill on the Torkoal. We out-damage everything, and we're slower than everything, so it's just going to be Octillery coming out. We out-damage literally everything. That's such a weird sound. Why does Torkoal sound that way? It's going to be Octillery. Okay, we're gonna Earth Power here. Psychic. Okay, there's overlap between Psychic and Fire Blast. We'd really like this to be Fire Blast, or yeah, Psychic. If he drops our Spit F, I also be upward. Drop our Spit F. Hello, North. Hello, hello. My goat. Okay, Giga Drain, kill us. This is gonna give us back to border, guaranteed flamethrower. I am well. May not be a super long stream today. I'm like I think I go spend some time with my nieces and nephews, but I'll probably be back to a 2-part stream today. This is guaranteed flamethrower. We're gonna go to Dreadnought here. Dreadnought's gonna get us guaranteed Solar Beam. Go Salaz and the Solar Beam. Encore. We have Charcoal on our Salazzle so that we show that we have fast kill to the Weezing. And we just need to make sure that we take enough damage to where the Turtonator always sees kill with overheat. So we may be at 71 here, so we're just going to be chilling for a second. Sludge Bomb in. He should still be under our own core. If we accidentally crit kill this, it could be bad. Just flamethrower, it's fine. If we crit kill and we have to worry about Shell Smash, we'll worry about Shell Smash. Oh! Easy jet. Alright, the good news is that Slaz is like decently healthy, so maybe it's okay to come in on the Weezing, play rough, finish a kill here. I've been live for an hour. We're gonna finish the kill here. Sludge Bomb should finish this kill. And this should get us Turtonator. This could be Dragon Claw, but the important thing is that it's never Shell Smash because he always sees kill. Our Komodo lives a Dragon Claw crit, so we're not worried about that. We're going to kill him back with Lingering Scales. Or we could bait Dragon Claw into our Torterra, and then Torterra. We don't power item on Torterra. We can't guarantee the kill. It's fine. We took very little there. That's very nice. Yeah, we should clear the scales. That's a weak animation. Really? He gave it the screech animation? Or the metal sound? That's weak. a guaranteed play rough out of the Weezing. Cancelaz guaranteed command take 2 on 2 crits. We're dead to two high roll crits, but I think if the first one doesn't crit, it only does like 23. The second one does 34. 7, we're never dead. So we can come into play rough and then encore the play rough. And then once play rough's encored, Berserker definitely wins. Dreadnought's actually really healthy too. Dreadnought probably could come in and do chip good instead, but I think this is fine. Okay, 38, perfect. He can never crit kill here. We're gonna encore. And unfortunately, our special attack's not good enough to where we can one-shot this thing with flamethrower. If we had a little higher special attack, it would be. Or if we had scaled it, maybe. But we should be fine to go to Berserker, and Berserker should do this now. Ironhead's not a guaranteed kill, but it's a very good range for one shot. If he had dropped our attack, we would have been fine. Okay, Ironhead, very likely to kill. If it doesn't, we'll take it in that shot. Perfect. I mean, great guarantees it. That's free. Alright, first fight down. See if we can get the gauntlet down before we have to leave. The thing is, like, I can't even go anywhere. My wife has the car. My car doesn't work. My wife is out getting her nails done with her sister. So we are stuck until they come back at the very least. Alright, Ninetales. It does have Sash. We could just go like... We can go like Chesto Archeops, take the Hypnosis, and just go Rock Slide, Rock Slide. I'd be totally down for that. Flamethrower crits us. Doesn't ever proc defeat us, so we can go Lumberry too in case it goes for Flamethrower and drops our or burns us. We should be faster than everything. So it should get us Soul Rock with Rock Slide. Maybe Zen Headbutt, but like never Rock Polish or Overheat. If you get like higher roll crit, maybe Zen Headbutt. But likely it's just Rock Slide. Ooh, actually for full HP it could be Rock Polish, huh? If he goes for Hypnosis. Do we care about Rock Polish at all? I don't think we do, because I think Torterra just beats this thing. Like, I think I remember Torterra just like absolutely demolishes the Soul Rock. Yeah, we can come in. It's like, if it's Zen Headbutt, Rock Slide, that's fine. If it's Rock Polish, that's also fine. He's going to go for Overheat. We swap to, like, someone else in the Overheat. Like, I don't know if we're going to bring Dreadnought or not, but let's say Dreadnought for now. Dreadnought takes the Overheat. His Fire Gem goes away. He's now, like, -2 attack. And it's like Rock Slide, Zen Headbutt. We just go back to Torterra. And then, like, we take an Overheat. We Synth. We heal up 75%. We go to full. Just, like, Giga Drain, take our time killing. We should get like Overheat or Brave Bird out of the 2 cannon. Probably use Dreadnought if we want to get Bullet Seed out of it. Who kills Toucanon? I think last time I had Cloister do it. Because Cloister was never dead to Bullet Seed. And we were skill linked, so we guaranteed hit 5 times with Ice Shard. We're never mode Ice. Does Ice Beam kill? No. Close, but no. Archeops can't go Citrus and guarantee that we're not in a defeatist. Surprisingly, we don't just like one-shot this Toucanon. Toucanon's actually surprisingly bulky. He's not even that bulky. How do we not like just one-shot this thing? Like always. Flanger Jesus. He seems really good. I am not gonna lie. He seems very, very good. How does... No. Okay, it doesn't. Hearthstone Dreadnought, I don't think takes the kill. No, it's close, but no. What's up, Bazo? How you doing, man? Doing good. Glad to hear it. Run going well? Run's going pretty well. We got ourselves a pseudo. It's okay. It's soundproof, which is interesting. Seemed pretty good. He doesn't seem like as good as the other dragons, but he seems like Scary Face. I don't think I taught him Scary Face. I don't think I taught him Scary Face. I think I went with Scale Shot, Dragon Claw. This moveset I went with. It may be that may be a fail on my part. If we can get like Brave Bird, Archeops can come into Brave Bird with Citrus and take the kill on the Toucanon. I think Overheat can too. Overheat can't burn us, can it? I don't think it can. No. Yeah, it's really good. So maybe it's not an Archeops lead. Who else deals with this Ninetales? Dawn Fan, high horsepower and Ice Shard takes the kill. We just go Lumberry. Probably want to bring Salazzle. We probably want to bring Talonflame. Let's look at the next fights and we'll figure it out from there, I guess. Lumberry Dreadnought would do it too, because he wants to go for like Hypnosis or Psychic. We Rock Tomb. Then we're faster and we Rock Slide, take the kill. That should get us like guaranteed Toucanon. Guaranteed Toucanon Bullet Seed. Christopher, 3 months, my man. Hello, friend. How are you today? Thank you very, very much. The absolute goat. How are you doing, man? I'm glad to see you back around. How are you? You doing well? Doing all right, homie. How you doing? How's my birthday? My birthday was good. It was chill. As you get older, you place a very little importance on your birthday. At least I do. And it was good. It was a good birthday. It was relaxing. I got to spend quality time with people I love, which is it's like the best thing. It's the most important thing. Maybe Komodo comes in, takes Spray Bird, or takes the Bullet Seed, bait Spray Bird. I don't know if we're bringing Komodo. This is like spitballing. Then Archeop, Citrus Berry comes in. Rock Slide kills the 2 cannon. Get Rock Slides in Headbutt, Soul Rock. Go Torterra, bait Overheat. Go Dreadnought, bait that. Go back Torterra. Torterra beats a Soul Rock. Rapidash just gets beaten by Salaz. And I think we want to bring Salaz, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure Salaz is like really good. Salaz like takes the fake out from the Infernape and then encores it. And then Sludge Bomb beats the Infernape, which is really, really nice. It's a really nice way to beat it. It's Dark Pulse Houndoom. We don't have like a fake out mon for this Houndoom, which is like a really good way to deal with it. Archeops can come in on a Fire Blast and one-shot it. If we can guarantee Fire Blast, as long as we don't get burned. Like if he burns high roll crits, then like Archeops can't do it. We'll be a defeatist. We can maybe like go Komodo on the Dark Pulse. And I think like Dark Pulse crit press Fire Blast crit shouldn't do enough damage to like be pursued at all. And so we come in on the Dark Pulse and we like Clangering Scales whenever we crit kill the Houndoom so we can do damage to it. Then make sure we're baiting a Fire Blast or a Destiny Bond. If it's Fire Blast when Archeops comes in on, then we take the kill. Otherwise, if it's Destiny Bond, swap. And I think likely we'll probably bring like someone like Conk or something. And then Conk can come in on, if it's Dark Pulse, then we swap to the Fire Blast and we keep going back and forth until he's killing one of us. But if it's Dark Pulse when we come in, Conk can just Mach Punch, take this Houndoom out too. And then it's gonna be like Fire Lash or Coil out of Cinescorch. Or if Archeops takes the kill, then Archeops chains the Cinescorch, which is so fucking nice. Otherwise, though, like Salaz probably comes in and like force. Or Dreadnought just comes in on the Fire Lash Coil and then Dreadnought just beats him. Like Dreadnought just does not give a shit about the Cinescorch. The tricky part about this is probably the Darmanitan. If we need to bait Rock Slide or Earthquake out of the Darmanitan, then we can get Archeops in, and Archeops can take the kill. We get Dreadnought on a Flare Blitz, he baits Guaranteed Earthquake. That's really, really good. You wipe? No, dude. Stop telling people my birthday a few years ago, just so I can have it to myself. Oh, that's so sad. That's exactly where I wiped on my New Game Plus. It's like with the birthday thing, it's like it's on Facebook. People know. People who are friends with me see it, and they'll give that like, you know, the automated message. It's like, hey, happy birthday, blah 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 thing, and then like the emojis, and then everyone posts the exact same thing because they all just click the same exact pre. And it's nice. It's nice that I guess they care enough to click that button, right? But it's the ones that like call you and text you that are very nice. Doubles in Headbutt Flinch into EQ crit. Oh, that's so ass. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Was there anything you learned from it? Was there anything you could do differently? Slaz one-shots the Rapidash. The problem is we show fast kill, or we show slow kill to their Darmanitan with like everything. I don't like my birthday when I was young due to growing up in poverty, but as I got older and had friends, they fell through. Just like keep you like, honestly, just don't expect anything. But it's okay to let yourself, you know, have the people you care about expect them to do something. Don't go for feather dance strats if you can get flinched. I mean, that's fair. If. Oh, that's insane, huh? Okay. So if we lead, let's say hypothetically we lead like Komodo against this Rapidash. The Komodo's gonna go, or the Rapidash is gonna go for Play Rough. We go to Salazzle. We encore the Play Rough. We take a Play Rough, take another Play Rough. Toxicate, just stall. And then we just take enough damage to where we're dead to Psychic from the Blissey. That way Blissey comes in with slow kill because we're faster than the Darmanitan and we're faster than the Blissey. So we'll get Blissey in first. And it'll be either Psychic or possibly Hyper Voice if we take too much damage. But Archeop comes into Hyper Voice or Psychic. Acro kills the Blissey. The fact that Acro one-shots Blissey is insane. That is actually fucking insane. And then Rock Slide just kills the Darmanitan. We just chain the Darmanitan. Oh, that's too good. That's free. That's absolutely free. So Salazzle takes the fake out. Encores the fake out. Sludge Bomb, kills the ape. Gets Dark Pulse Houndoom. Dark Pulse Destiny Bond. For Black Belt, we don't one-shot this thing, huh? Almost. If we had better attack, maybe we would. If we could pre-burn a gem, we could, but... Torterra takes the the Dark Pulse, and then guarantees Fire Blast, so that we go to Archeops, and then we kill with Rock Slide. We go Rossberry. We could also like go Dreadnought on the Fire Blast, take a Dark Pulse, Ice Fang, swap Mach Punch or something like that, but I think this should be fine. I think this should be totally fine. Ideally, Archeops chains both. Or what if we take the fake out, we encore Salazzle, and then we swap to Archeops? We encore turn 1, we swap this turn 2. If we were faster than the Infernape, we could do that. Because he has Sash. So we take the fake out, we encore, we Toxic, we encore, We on or do ape? Hell yeah, do ape. And then we swap to Archeops. Archeops aggro kills the Infernape. Rock Slide kills the Houndoom. Aggro kills the Sinistfortune. We just chain everything. That's insane. Okay. We don't even need this guy. We can honestly like 3-mon this gauntlet, which is kind of crazy. Okay. You are our lead. You get a lum. Let's make sure we have all of our items from everybody in the box. Let me go do this. Go do this. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Suits. Okay, put you first. You're gonna take the kill. We don't go power item. We don't show kill to Toucanon. So Toucanon sees Bullet Seed. We go to Kamo on the Bullet Seed. We bait Brave Bird. We go to Archeops on the Brave Bird with the Citrus Berry. And we Rock Slide, take the kill. Citrus Berry here. Let's go. You shouldn't need a Citrus Berry. I can't think of any real reason you need one, but we'll give you one in case. Take the kill, and then Soul Rock comes in. It should be Rock Slide. Where's the Headbutt? Terra. Bait Overheat. Go back to Dreadnought, take the Overheat, bait Cinder, blah blah blah, whatever. Go to Terra, take the kills. Should be chill from there. I'm gonna use Citrus here just in case. Okay, do the gauntlet. Went lump here, right? Okay, first guy up is the Ninetales. Ninetales has Psychic, Nasty Plot, or Hypnosis. You can click one of the three. Doesn't really matter what it clicks. Lumberry on. Why did I go Lumberry? I could have just gotten chest out. I don't know why I love Lumberry. Anyways, we're gonna run to the Ninetales. Up, we're gonna come faster than the Ninetales, and then we're gonna kill with Rock Slide. Is Hasty or Naive? Whichever one's minus Speed F and plus speed. Minus Speed F plus speed is usually better, because it lets you beat like every hit on top of the game. Or yeah, the tops that have the analytic or whatever. Either or is good, though. It should get us to Cannon with Bullet Seed. We're gonna go to Amoa. Take very little from this, and then we're gonna get guaranteed Brave Bird. Go to Archeops on the Brave Bird. We have a Citrus in case he crits. Perfect. Alright, Rock Slide takes the kill. Or Power Gem. Either or. And now this is Soul Rock. Always Rock Slide. We're gonna go Torterra, take the Rock Slide. Okay, now this is Overheat. Dreadnought. Use up his Fire Gem and drop his special attack -2. And then from there, Torterra just beats him. This could be Rock Polish's turn. Doesn't really matter if it is. Yep. I think we can Woodhammer kill this thing. Actual Overheat does 66 to us. 67 minus 66. So 101. How much recoil do we take from Woodhammer? Is it 1/3 or a quarter? Guys, 177 HP. 9 damage. Yeah, we're guaranteed this. Okay, second fight. Kindler Keegan. We lead Komodo. We play rough. We go to Salazzle. We on Pastel Veil doesn't fit. Poison. Okay. What I thought. There's some ability that prevents the theme from being encored. I don't remember which one it is. We come into the play rough. We encore the play rough, and we encore it long enough until we are dead to psychic hyper voice from the Blissey, and then Archeops comes in and one shots the Blissey, one shots at our Banatan. Which is fucking insane, dude. It's so crazy. You in the lead, and then you don't need anything because he has life orb. We can give you push part just in case something's wrong. And then Archeops needs no item because we're coming in, we're echoing. Yeah, so no item Archeops. let's give y'all citrus just in case something goes wrong. Citrus, citrus. Citrus. You have citrus as well. Okay. All right, fight 2 of the gauntlet. I fucking love Encore strats, man. It's just really nice to be able to like control your HP. Okay, play rough. We're gonna encore the play rough. And we need to be down to 106. We don't need to always be dead to psychic. We just need to be dead at the top roll because we don't care if we swap in on a counter. And so we are dead. We're actually dead to every roll of psychic right now, which is perfect. Cheers, Bees. What's up, Cheese? How you doing, man? When's your E4? Was it today or is it tomorrow? I thought it was supposed to be
huge.
Tomorrow. I didn't miss it, did I? What is up, IB Wing? Inca, thank you for the raid. Tomorrow after Frank finishes his. Okay. Yeah, we got the goats. All right, this is Blissey. This is guaranteed psychic. Go to Archeops with no item. Perfect. And now acrobatics one-shots this freaking Blissey. How insane is this? And then we outspeed and one-shot this Darmanitan. KTZ, hello, welcome in. Thank you for igniting the righteous warrior spirit. Archeops is too good. Archeops is insane, man. This is my first time getting to use this mon, and he is actually cheater. Okay, because he's about to do something disgusting on this fight too. Him and Salazzle are about to do more disgusting work. We're acro killing. We need no item again. Literally, we're like 3-modding this fight. This entire gauntlet. We still has a lead, right? Pretty sure we have still has leading. It doesn't actually matter if we have still has leading as long as whoever's leading is not baiting a fake out. Or not baiting anything other than fake out. One fake out. It's 2 fake outs. Or 1 encore. Ooh. Okay. I forgot I could swap. I'm ass. I forget to swap. I needed to bait a grass knot. And then encore the grass knot. What is he doing this turn? This turn it's Thunder Fang, Fire Lash, or Coil. We need Dreadnought not to get paralyzed because we didn't go Cherry Berry on him because we thought we'd 3 on this. So we need to go Torterra first. We go Conk. Yeah, it's Conk. We gotta be careful here. We messed up. You have citrus. This should be only Fire Lash. So we can go Dreadnought. Dreadnought can take the kill. Dreadnought will get Infernape with Focus Blast, Grass Knot. We don't want Focus Blast, Grass Knot. If we go Archeops. Archeops can take a Fire Lash. Crit never puts us into Defeatist. We can then, like, guaranteed Acro kill this thing, but we're slower than the Ape. Ape will see, like, likely Focus Blast kill. Probably could go Komodo here. And then Scale Shot to be faster than the Cinescorch if the Cinescorch doesn't just die that turn. And get in a Fake Out. Yeah, okay, so this is what the issue with the plan is. I need to go Power Item Salazzle so that the Cinescorch saw he was fast 2-shot. That's my bad. It's completely error on my part. Komodo shouldn't get us Houndoom. We definitely have damage to Houndoom. It should just get us Infernape. It should be Fake Out Infernape so that we can go back to Salazzle on court again. What's your PB viewing? Sometimes those boxes like pre-Norman are weird. We are -1 defense. But they're very nice if you get them out. This should just be Fake Out an Ape. We're soundproof. This should be guaranteed Fake Out. Back to Slaz. That's his second Fake Out. Or is that his third Fake Out? That's his second. Because he swapped out first turn. Let's encore this. No, we encored. That was his second, so that was his third. This is his fourth. The problem is we haven't broken the sesh yet. I have to just go. We can go Archeops in on a Fire Blast. As long as the Fire Blast from the ape doesn't burn or Archeops, we're chilling. Even if it does, I think we're still chilling. So. Oh, but our Archeops is slower than the ape. This is his fourth one. He's gonna encore's over after this turn. I think I have to just go Sludge Bomb, take the kill. We're gonna get like Dark Pulse out of Houndoom or Destiny Bond. And we're gonna have to hope Archeops just get burned on the Fire Blast from the Houndoom. I think we should be fine. Like Mo should be able to get stuff in on the Houndoom too. Should be his last fake out. He should Encore should end here. I do believe we take this kill guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed. Okay, this is gonna give us Houndoom. It's never Pursuit. This is always Dark Pulse or Destiny Bond. We actually go, I think, Kamoa first. Fire Blast crits does 58. Can't eat a berry. 22 minus 58 puts me to 34. Pyro crit. Puts me to 21%. If he does select Pursuit, it won't kill. So just be safe. Let's go playing scales here. Playing scales can never kill, which is very important because if this Destiny Bond, we didn't want to kill him. That is such an ass emo, man. We did crit him too. Oh, our defense fell? I didn't know that. Oh, shit. Did not know that. It doesn't matter. Oh, it does. Increases pursuit damage. Now if it's pursuit and he crits, we're never dead still. Yeah, perfect. I think we win here. We should maybe never do right here. Yep, very nice. And then Archeops wins. Okay, we messed up a little bit in preparation, but it worked out okay. Played your outs. Since streaming, you're stuck in the truck loop. That feels bad. Getting stuck in the truck loop, hits your mental. Hits your mental. I remember which way we go to get out. I want to say we can go right. Yeah. But if you've been a champ, you just gotta remind yourself, like, you're good at this game, right? You can beat this game. That's what I do. Sometimes I get stuck in like the lull of truck and gets a little disparaged, and I just remind myself that I am good at this game, who I am. I slow down, calc more thoroughly, and then usually that's when I get out. I think I've said it once before in the stream, or on this channel, but people who have been to the late game, I think sometimes get stuck in truck because they're so desperate to get back to the late game again. Maybe not desperate. They're so eager to get back to the late game, to get back to the part of the game that they actually enjoy, that they don't respect the early game. And if you don't respect the early game, you can get punished, and then you'll weaken your chances of actually getting to the late game. So you just gotta be patient, take your time, be who you know you are. Okie dokie. Archeops one-shots this Torkoal. He is Custap, doesn't matter if we one-shot. I'm so not hyped for the early game again. The early game is fun in its own way. It's in its own way, but in its own way it's fun. Archeops can beat the Torkoal, but we're gonna out damage, outspeed everything. And so we're gonna get licky licky. With Explosion or Power Whip, that seems less than ideal. Let's go Hearthstone to do it too. %, I've been in a rush to return to the mid-late game where you have the tools instead of racing the grind. Right, and then you get a little sloppy, right? You lose something to a fight you should never lose something to if you were giving it the respect it deserves. It's not a hard fight. It's a fight that can trip you up if you're not paying attention to it. And then you lose Mons, and then you spiral, and then you're like, oh, well, I might as well reset, you know, blah, blah, blah. It only took me an hour to get here. And you just reset again, you reset again, you reset again, you reset again. I think good players can get stuck in that loop. There's two types of players who get stuck in the early game. There's bad players, and there's good players who get stuck in that loop. Try the next run tomorrow, so tilted. Yeah, and that's another thing is don't start a run when you're already tilted. I do that. I get tilted and I start my run immediately, and then I just spend the next like 3 hours angry, and I spend 3 hours angry at that I just keep getting like bad, like not perfect stuff, and just angry resetting for no reason. I shouldn't say there's two. There's 3 people. There's those 2 that I mentioned in the early game, and the third one is the newbie. The newbie that doesn't know enough. They're not bad. They're not unskilled. They just don't know the game. You can call them bad if you know you want to go by the metric of can they win, which you can't if you don't know the game. But they're not bad, like unskilled or unable to win. Camerupt also can beat the Torkoal with Earth Power. Guarantee one shot. Does Camerupt bait anything? We out damage everything. No. Pegged you perfectly there. I'm attached to this run though. The artillery lived through an AP boosted stored power. Hit through the para to beat Roxanne. Holy. Artillery wanted it. Ooh, wait. He wanted that. Good shit for him. Give that man the respect he deserves. So we don't have a perfect answer lead right now. Archeops gets Power Whip Explosion out of Licky Licky. Berserker dies to Explosion. What I've done sometimes is use someone who is dead to a move from the torque hole and then swap in my camera up so we take enough damage. We're like 80% to wipe. This is not your day, Octari. He's trying his best, man. He's trying his damn best. We need someone dead to like body press. If we find someone who's dead to body press, we could probably get in the Flareon with Stomping Tantrum. Because we take a minimum of 37, which should bait the Flareon. And a maximum of 45, which shouldn't bait anything else. 5 power item. Yeah, 45 still doesn't get the Skuntank, so that should get us the Flareon with Stomping. So we need something dead to body press. And only body press. Could be Lycanroc. Let's use him as a placeholder right now. Lead Lycanroc, bait body press, torque hole. You can't use explosion because he's dead. We swap camera up into body press. We go soft sand, earth power, take the kill in the torque hole. We get flare on, stomping tantrum guaranteed. Go to someone who takes the stomping tantrum from a non-boosted Flareon and then beats it, which could be Dreadnought. Dreadnought takes Stomping Tantrum, we can go Citrus, heal us up, go Rock Slide, kill the Flareon, and that should be able to get us Licky Licky with guaranteed Power Whip too, which is also nice. So we get guaranteed Licky Licky Power Whip, we go Salazzle, we encore the Power Whip, and then we go like Flamethrower, 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 we kill the Licky Licky. We get like knockoff, Skuntank. He can't explode, he's last Mon. And we just need a way to beat the Licky Licky from there, or the Skuntank from there. And that's Dunzo. If we can get Fire Blast, likely we can come back into Dreadnought on the Fire Blast and then Rock Tomb the Skuntank if we need to like slow it down for some reason. Like if it's slowed down, Torterra beats it, which is really nice. With an EQ. Salazzle might just be able to come in on Fire Blast and Encore too. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Is Mudsdale no item ever dead to knock off crit into Fire Blast crits? Never. So Mudsdale could come in, EQ kill. Aftermath shouldn't proc this. Don't believe Earthquakes makes contact. Like 99% sure it doesn't. Oops. Does not make contact. I'm down with that. I'm down to clown. And we have like a full HP Lycanroc that can also do stuff too. Honestly, Lycanroc can also kill the... No, Lycanroc can't kill the Flareon. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Dreadnought can. This should work. This should go from Torkoal to get us Flareon, to go to Dreadnought to take the non-toxic boosted Stomping Tantrum, Citrus procs, Rock Slide kills were faster. Stomping Tantrum doesn't burn us. We get Licky Licky. It's never Solar Beam, is it? No, it's never Solar Beam. That's very important, actually. Go ahead and double check that. Oh, but can it be Flare Blitz? It can be Flare Blitz, huh? Yeah. Does that matter? Flare Blitz can burn us, I think, right? We really want to come in on Facade. Do I have someone who takes Stomping Flare Blitz and gates guaranteed Facade after he gets burned? I mean, Dreadnought's kind of just the best at it. And, like, he doesn't take that much from Flare Blitz. It's just a chance that it burns us. We don't take that much for Stomping. It'd be like 37%. We go Rost. It'd be like 33%. We go Rost and he doesn't burn us. We're gonna be baiting Skuntank with knockoff or possibly explosion. We can go Berserker if that happens. Bait Fire Blast. Go Salazzle, Encore the Fire Blast. Flamethrower, Flamethrower. And then it's like Body Slam, Fire Blast, Licky Licky. Guaranteed can't power explode then. We go to Dreadnought to get the Power Whip and go back to Salazzle and finish off the kill. That should be okay. I mean, we can go... I was about to say we can go Conk, but actually, can we? Go Black Belt? We can. Come and Conk onto the Power Whip, guaranteed Power Whip, and we Hammer Arm kill the Licky Licky. In fact, if we mess up, then Conk can just come in a random move, too. Body Slam Para would be unfortunate. What about Kamoa taking the Flare Blitz, stomping? We'll go Citrus, we take both. That should guarantee it's like Flare Blitz or Facade. And then we go Dreadnought, and that's perfect. Then we can go Rost, and it doesn't matter if we have our item, because we're still never dead to the knockoff. At Tabitha Maxigo, very cleanly. Very, very cleanly. How you doing, Squeeze? They both went exactly as planned, which is very nice to see. That's perfect. So we go here. You take the pivot. Pivot to you. You take the kill. You get Power Whip. You go here. We encore the Power Whip. We take the kill. We get this guy. And then we... It's like knock off. Nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. The strat we use for Tabitha is not my strat. It is... North, I don't know if you're here. Did Mod Connor invent that strat with the Talon Flame and Torterra Corral? I've always attributed it to him. He is? Okay. I thought he was the one that did it, but I wasn't 100% sure. Someone of that Dark Cabal. Who knows who in there did it. Alright, this works. Okay. You bring you bring Terra, which I think we already have. You. Black and Rock, I'm gonna go no item on. You need soft sand, I believe. Yes. You need like no item. Oh, maybe. Citrus on you just in case. Or do we want to go no item? Are you ever coming in on the Skuntank? Not really. Even if you are, you may B-jab over that. So let's go Citrus here. No item here. Citrus here. And you get a Ross. Okay, let's fight. Okay, so we are here. And we show kill with body press. So this is guaranteed body press into our Lycanroc. We're gonna swap into our camera so that we can take enough damage that we can bait in Flareon. We're at 94, which means Stomping Tantrum always sees kill, and Flare Blitz sometimes sees kill, but never Solar Beam. Hello, Hesselhun. This also should never show kill to Licky Licky. Double checking that. It should never show kill to Skuntank. Double checking that. Knockoff sees 81. Perfect, guys. The only thing that sees kills on us is the Flareon. So we're gonna Soft Sand, Earth Power, take this kill here. This is gonna get us in Flareon first. This shouldn't be how Torkoal sounds. What a weird sound for Torkoal. I'll die on this hill. This is gonna be Stomping or Flare Blitz. We're gonna use Komodo as a pivot. Okay. That's exactly why we did it. Now we get Flare Blitz or Facade. So now we can swap to Rednaw while having a Rostberry and guarantee that we don't take enough damage to where we're dead to knock off from Skuntank. My Dreadnought 30 speed is faster than this Flareon, which is hilarious. Rock Slide takes this kill. And this should get us guaranteed Licky Licky, who sees kill with Power Whip, and so should always go for Power Whip. Go to Salaz, take the Power Whip, and we're going to encore the Power Whip. And then we're gonna go through and kill this thing. Flamethrower. He has Assault Vest. No Custap or anything like that we need to worry about. Okay, we're gonna encore him again. Or we could kill him. The reason why I want to maybe encore him again, we could swap to Torterra, and Torterra takes this kill. We take 10% from Power Whip, and then we're already in when Skuntank comes in. He's gonna go for Fire Blast, we go for EQ, and try to take the kill. You got a 30 attack, Unburdened Lucha on your run today. Holy. Your box is already disgusting. If I don't get a new PB this run, I'm quitting the game. I mean, you gotta play up to the level of your box, but that is an insane mod. That's an insane tier mod. SS, S, triple S, plus. Buddy Noel, Louis Noel, like dyslexic bunny. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I think we kill this with Torterra, because in a way it's like Fire Blast Skuntank, we just go EQ and we win. So let's encore this. That's my sweet citrus, unfortunate. We should have killed it, chat. Save the citrus. Giga Drain does 12%. This should kill. Do I plan on doing Surf Sim today? I would have really liked to. The thing is, like, we have one car that works, and my wife has it right. And I got invited to a birthday party for my niece and nephew, an impromptu one, and I really want to go because I haven't seen them in a while. But I don't have a car to get there, and so my plan was to continue playing through Flannery today and do Surf Sim. I think we will do Surf Sim today. I think if I leave to go do that, then I will come back. I will probably try to do dual shoot today. Try to get Surf Sim. Hello, Aquino-chan. Sorry, Aquino-chan. You're the follower. Let me add you onto the follow count. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. The Peach Out video has been driving so many new people into Run&Bun. I love it. How's it going? It's going very well. How are you doing? Subscribe with Prime. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I always appreciate anyone who comes in and subs. It's not me to sub to be here, but I very much appreciate it. You're getting back into Nuzlocke at the time that video came out. It's crazy that, like, it's so many people saw that video and, like, got droved into Nuzlocking, and that is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Peach was the reason I started, like, doing hardcore Nuzlocks. My notifications are so loud. Okay, I'll see if I can try to turn them down. Peach Out's Discord and give shit gaslighting advice to people. I wouldn't do that. It was around the time, so it was a great motivation boost. Yeah. During COVID, Pichao started doing Blue Kaizo back before he, like, super blew up. And I found that, and that was the first time I'd ever come across a ROM hack Pokemon. I had done, like, all the different based games as Nuzlocks, but I'd never seen a ROM hack before. And that's what got me into doing super hardcore Nuzlocke. I started doing Rin Plat as my first ROM hack, and then kind of, you know, ADHD brain left Pokemon for a little bit, came back when I saw he did this one, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna run this game, and I've been obsessed with it ever since. So this is my second ever ROM hack, and of course I chose to do the hardest one ever as my second one. Pichao gaslight? I don't know if it's gaslighting. It's like he's motivated, right? I took it. He said he's the best Nuzlocke in the world, and I took that as a personal challenge. 1v1 me, 1v1 me, Pichao. League of Legends, ARAM. I don't actually want to play League of Legends. I don't know how to play that. You whoop my ass. It's okay. It's soundproof, which is a really neat ability. And it's a pseudo legendary, right? So it's got amazing stats in general. It's very, very bulky. It's been very nice as a pivot. It has really good resistances and it's really bulky. As far as like fragging things, it really hasn't killed much recently, but it seems fun. Do I have any ideas for what I'd like to champion, if at all? So I've actually already beat the game. I am number 44 on the list, and I championed 2 new mons. I championed Blastoise, and I championed Caracosta. This is a New Game Plus attempt. So I have... Congrats, thank you very much, I appreciate it. If you ever want to watch my E4, it is on my VODs and on my YouTube channel. It was a good E4. Fastest beer chug in E4 history. For New Game Plus, I cannot use any of the encounters that I used on my winning attempt. So I don't get the Urshifu, I don't get Dragapult, I don't get Mega Beedrill, I don't get Golisopod, I don't get Kecleon, meaning I don't get a second Shed Shell for Hell Room, and I don't get the cast form that gives me Life Orb. So it is notably harder. New Game Plus has only ever been beaten by 3 people so far. 3 people. 3 Plates, Rydia, and Jofer. There are a few people who are close, but Jan I think is really, really close. And then like Squirk and Dr. 20 is currently running it. Nope, we don't get the other Shifu. Because we had Cubfu in our Pokedex, so we cannot get Cubfu again. So there's no way for us to get the other Shifu. Can you also trade Cast Form's Life Orb for choice items? Nope. So we don't get the Life Orb, period. The Life Orb can't get traded for the items. That's the scanner items, like leftovers, but it makes it a lot harder. It does make it a lot harder. But I am up to the challenge. No, you're fine. You're fine. Absolutely. I will say I have done New Game Plus. I went and my PB for New Game Plus is Tate and Liza. I performed the heist in New Game Plus, which is a very hard task to do, and I misclicked and wiped. So I have experience with that part of the game without Life Orb, and without Life Orb, it is really hard. Life Orb isn't such a powerful item. When I ranked like the top 10 mons in the game, I put Cash Form in the top 10 mons just because it came with Life Orb. Magma Hideout with 1 Shed Shell looks tough. It's extremely tough. Thankfully, we have not Bascu Legion. We have Barrascuda available to us. And Barrascuda is insane for Magma Hideout. Very fast flip turns is very, very good. So, like, we have flip turn mons to our disposal. We have rapid spin mons to our disposal. Hopefully, we get a Ghost from Scorched Slab. We get a Chandelure. Last time I had a Chandelure, it's very, very good. It's very, very good for Magma Hideout. But yeah, it's a definitely increase in the challenge. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing here for this next fight. This fight's one of the harder fights in this gym, honestly. This fight's usually harder to plan than Flan. We can lead camera up, we can just explode on the Slowking. Seems super good to me. Seems very, very strong. We're on the sun. How have I done this before? So Torterra can definitely beat this guy. The problem with Torterra beating this guy is that we're going to get Imbor in with Flare Blitz. Dreadnought can kind of beat the Imbor with Flare Blitz. If we go like Iron Ball, we could probably get Golurt instead of getting Blaziken. How do we beat the Blaziken? Is my Talonflame faster than a +1 Blaziken? It is. And I can come into any move. Yeah, I can come into any move this Blaziken does. And I outspeed +1 Blaziken and I kill with aggro. That's just so fucking good. Talonflame is such a good mon. But we may not have to try to chain things like we usually do. Did I use Turtle on my winning attempt too? No, I used Monkey. I used Infernape. So I cannot use Infernape for this run. But Turtle's very good. Turtle's been very, very good. I've been very happy with Turtle. Some of my best friends in the community are Turtle spinners. And they showed me the way. Shout out to Mod Connor and Nartho2. Two absolute goats in the community. If y'all are new to the community, you should definitely check them out. Real runs run monkey, real runs do run monkey. Cheesemo TV is another guy. If y'all are new to the community, you should definitely check out Cheesemo TV. He didn't do New Game Plus, but he just ran it back. He just decided to play the game again. And like, what attempt are you on that you're beating this game? He just decided, he's like, I'm just gonna do it again, and ran Penguin and is back at the E4 in like a month. This guy's Cheesemo is actually insane too. So if y'all are new to the community, you should drop him a follow too. 10 attempts? That's insane. We could lead Mudsdale, but Mudsdale is slower than the Slowking. I think I used Rhyperior for this last time to get like the Flygon in first with Giga Drain. I want to say I've used my Conk for this too, but my last Conk was better. And Zoroark's not good enough, right? Knockoff does not do enough damage to this guy. Cheesemo doesn't mess around. Cheesemo's just too good. He's good with the sauce, man. I probably am fine with Torterra, Soft Sand. EQ, killing the Slowbro. Get Imbor, guaranteed Flare Blitz. Go Iron Ball, Dreadnought. Maybe we don't even need Iron Ball. Let's go Rossberry. We Rock Tomb, are we faster? We are. So come in on a Flare Blitz, take another Flare Blitz, we Rock Tomb, we Liquidation, we take the kill. We've taken like 18%. Just two 18s. We've taken like 36% minimum. Can't get crit. Upwards of 45%. We should always get Blaziken, and it should like always be CC. It could possibly be knockoff if we get burned twice, but it should always be Blaziken because we're faster than the Golurk. Is New Game Plus a setting in the game, or do you have to keep track of it yourself? I have to keep track of it myself. Because Nuzlocking itself is not a thing in the game itself either. It's I have exclamation point in G. This will show you all the encounters I had on my winning attempt. Apparently Dragapult's not in there, and I missed it. And Dragapult should be in that list. It's not in the list. I need to edit it. But basically, I cannot get any of those. I do allow for regional variants. So I had Hisui and R29, but I allow myself to get regular R29. But basic rule of thumb is if it was in my Pokedex, or its final evolution was in my Pokedex, I can't get it. Unless there's a divergent evolution. Like I had slow bro, but I didn't have slow king. So if I get a slow poke, I can get slow poke, but I have to turn it into slow king and not slow bro. It makes sense in my head. When I say it out loud, it makes less sense, but it would make sense in my head, I promise. Talonflame comes into CC. He goes -1. We take the kill. He's -1/-1. We don't even do -1/-1 to take the kill. Missing Dragapult's insane. I don't know how I missed Dragapult when I was creating that list. Someone pointed it out to me. I don't remember who it was, but I honestly don't know how I missed it. It's like such an insane mon. We should always be baiting Golurk next with Shadow Punch or Block. How's it going, man? It's going very well. Hello, Ozzy. We are schmoving here through this gym. We're almost in the salon. So we get Golurk with Shadow Punch or Heat. Shadow Punch or Block. Possibly Heat Crash if we got crit. Torterra could probably just come straight back into that. And then Torterra fast with Hammer takes the kill. And then we get like Fire Blast Flygon. We're like 3-moning this fight so far. That's absolutely crazy. So what beats this Flygon? I've had Salazzle beat it before, where we bait Giga Drain. We come in and we encore the Giga Drain. Donphan comes into like the random move. And then should mostly bait Giga Drain, depending on the damage roll he did. You're also doing Run&Bun on stream. I was looking at Hall of Fame and realized you were there. When I rated you, I had no idea. One of the goats. One of the goats. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do have a ring. And we have several other people here with chat with rings. How are your attempts going on? Yep, I am number 44. Mr. Turtle, they call me. No one calls me that. I call myself that. That's what I say to myself every day in the mirror when I wake up. You're Mr. Turtle and you can do it. Yeah, ring post on him, cheese. If Turtle beats this, Turtle can come in on the Shadow Punch, and we likely can like Giga Drain actually. And so we should be very healthy. And so we should be able to guarantee its Fire Blast out of the Flygon, I think. Seismitoad takes Fire Blast and baits guaranteed Giga Drain. That's pretty funny. AG is the big man Blastoise. I do be big man Blastoise. I have been known to do that. Big man Blastoise. Your third attempt right now. First attempt white to Brawley. Second attempt had a decent amount of encounters with portable IVs. You lost to key mons at a 109 because I was being careless, and now I'm on run 3. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier, chat. If you get careless in the early game, you can absolutely get punished for it. Take your time. Respect the early game. Can Salazzle just come into Fire Blast and encore it? And then, like, Toxic it? And then, like, maybe go to Donphan with Never Melt Ice and one-shot with Ice Shard or something like that? The early game is important. You have to respect it. You don't have to, but you should respect it. You don't have to do anything, chat. You can go up and run as many truck splits as you want to, but if your goal is to win the game, you should respect it. I think we're fine to just go Seismitoad on the Fire Blast, and Seismitoad's likely to get Salazzle in, and then we can bring like you as backup with the Citrus Berry, and you probably just win with 2 Ice Shards if you need to. Well, I'm gonna say that's good enough. Let's bring Mickey Burns. Let's bring the Toad. We're bringing Dreadnought. Bringing Salazzle. Salazzle's been coming to almost every fight. This mon is so good. Viv is usually like hyped up to be the best encounter on 104. Viv or Beedrill. But Salazzle is so... Salazzle you don't usually want to get on 104 because there's other places you can get it. But it's so good. It's so good. It's as soon as you get this, if you got it on 104, if you got it on Odale, or if you got it wherever you got it, it's an instant encore scale. Instant encore scale. Hello, Kissimmee. Hello, King. How are you today? If you have this for Shell, it makes Shell completely free. You can encore the Delcatty's Fake Out. You can encore the Togekiss, like bait Giga Drain, come in on the Giga Drain, encore it, and then like kill that for free. Just got home from doing a drug test for your new job. What drugs did you test? I'm down to test some drugs. Ooh, Ross Dreadnought. I knew what you meant. I was just being facetious. Sorry. But hell yeah, dude. You excited? Yeah, you excited for the new job? Growlithe has 31 attack but 0 speed. You're gonna trade it anyways, right? You got your first group of encounters before ending stream yesterday, and your party is Piplup, Finneon, Lillipup, Growlithe, Gossy, and Pidgey. Goss is insanely powerful. Growlithe will become Alaska or Hamilton, which is one of the best. It's top 10 mon. Hamilton is a top 10 mon in the game. Finneon is kind of fodder. Lillipup, if it's Intimidate, is kind of good. If it's Sandrush, it's not great. Piplup is good. Pidgey is fine too. People shit on Pidgey a little bit. Pidgey's really good actually. And it's a good dupe for 121 if you get that far. Let's go Citrus here. Let's go Citrus here. Let's go no item here. And let's go Citrus here, I think. Eject button that doesn't even take up an item slot. Unironically, Lumineon takes a boost to Retaliate from the Lopunny decently well if you get a bulky one, and it's something that like you don't mind sacking there if you need to sack something. That being said, don't go out and be like, AG told me I should go get a Lumineon. I don't think you should take a Lumineon, but if you do take a Lumineon because the rest of your starter pack's that good, you know, it's not the worst thing. Intimidate, Lillipup? Intimidate's so good. Broken ability. Especially if you're running, I know you're not running Turtle, but Intimidate Mons with Turtle, or any Battle Armor Mon, just makes them like infinitely better. Heard it here first, AG say Lumineon's the best mon in the starter pack. Don't you be putting words in my mouth. Alright, tab in, let's do this battle. Quote that to deck word, somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. We're gonna EQ fast kill this thing. True. Or you could run New Game Plus like me and get guaranteed Dratini that way, as long as you get a Tentacruel. It's gonna be Imbor. This is guaranteed Flare Blitz from the Imbor. So we're gonna go to our Dreadnought. Our Dreadnought is Shell Armor, so we cannot get crit here. And we quad resist this Flare Blitz. So it doesn't do all that much. We have a Rossberry. If he burns us twice in a row, it can get a little awkward, but we should be pretty fine. Alright, we're chill. Rotating Stars, so Turtwig was your first. Chimchar, now Piplup. We are going to Rock Tomb here once to slow him down. I like the idea of rotating starters. The only problem I have with it is I feel when you do that, you don't get the mastery of one starter. And the mastery is important because it speeds up your early game a lot. You start learning exactly what fights those things are perfect on. And it simplifies your decision making. Okay, so we are fast this thing now. We should kill this with Liquidation. Is that I have to run Piplup? Hey, don't slander the penguin. That's my job. Okay, this is Blaziken. This is guaranteed CC. It might be knockoff. No, it's guaranteed CC. So go to Talonflame. Our Talonflame, since we are plus speed, we are faster than a +1 Blaziken. Blazikens are like one of the hardest things that always pop up in the game to deal with, and a plus speed Talonflame is so good for dealing with. Because Acro is just gonna kill. This should get us Golurk. Just want to try each one once. That's very fair. That's very, very fair. Turtwig is the safest option. Turtwig is very, very good. Turtwig is very, very good. Turtwig is definitely one of the top two. The other one is not, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. We're gonna go back to Turtle here. This is either Shadow Punch or Block. Block shouldn't last once he dies, right? I don't think it does. Giga Drain. Shadow Punch again. As long as we are not baiting anything but Fire Blast. Which we are not. This is guaranteed Fire Blast from the Flygon. We can take this kill now. It should be EQ guaranteed kill here, I think. But Penguin's very flexible. And yeah, it's good. It has insanely good typing, right? Guaranteed Steel type is very valuable. It has tons of good resources to use. It's just not a fragger. It just fills a different role in your team than Monkey or Turtle does. What up, Elkeekin? This is guaranteed Flamethrower. Let's go to Seismitoad. Or do I want to go to Dreadnought? If I go to Dreadnought, it's EQ or Giga Drain. This is the reason, whole reason for process. Should be guaranteed Fire Blast. Okay, we're at 157, which means this is never Earthquake. This is always Giga Drain. And that is perfect. That's GG from here. So now we go to Salazzle on the Giga Drain. Playing Magma Hideout as much as I can because I can't find a line on Maxi 2. I had to sack Houndoom on my winning run, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Houndoom was my sack. Or one of my sacks there. Encore. And we win. Houndoom plus Gera, very good pivot on Mega Meta. Gera's a very good pivot on Mega Meta. I used Gera. I don't know about Houndoom just because I never got to use it there, but sure, it's not bad. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, I scared myself. I thought Encore was over. All right, we're chill. Relax, chat. Okay, now is Encore ended. Now we Encore again. I scared myself. And then like flamethrower's range should probably kill here. Ah, we didn't range. He'll die to poison though. Actually, he probably dies to life orb chip. Alright, that went very well. That went very, very well. Having a good Dreadnought to deal with that Imbor is very clean way to deal with that. Salazzle's the GOAT. Salazzle's so good. Salazzle has come to like 80% of my fights since I got it. It's so good. I've been abusing the hell out of Encore. Alright, one more fight before Flan. Hiker Eli. This is also a kind of a tough fight. I think before I've kind of done the same thing where I've tried to get Grass Knot out of this Delphox and then Encore the Grass Knot. This Delphox is a pain, honestly. The Delphox is really tough. We have Conqueror who can be a lead on the Drampa. Assuming I have a good box. Should I delay Granite Cave until I can see if I get Magnet Pull for the 50? Absolutely. That is a very common delay to do. Is try to go take your 110 and see if you pull a Static Mon. If you pull the Static Mon on 110, then you get a 50-50 there. Some people, I usually, when I was running it and I had the opportunity to get Togi, I did not. But some people, what they will even do is they'll wait until they go take 117 and see if they get a Static Mon there. If they get a Static Mon there, they'll backtrack to Granite Cave to try to get a Togi. Togi is that good. Personally, I didn't do that because usually I wanted to take Granite Cave to try to get a normal resist for Brawly. But I suppose if you're running like Pimplup and you already have a Steel type, then you don't really need a normal resist because you have one baked in. I'm assuming the middle Evo is Steel type. I think he is, right? I know Piplup's not, but like Prinplup, the middle one, he's steel type, right? Let's see. We could lead Conk. Conk, Hammer Arm, one shots the Grandpa. The middle one's not? Crazy. I would have thought he was. You have to get to Empoleon before Steel? Oh, wow. That's less good. Crazy. Learn something new every day, chat. You can tell I've never used Penguin. I've legitimately never ran Penguin. I have a list of all my attempts. And as you can see, I started out, like, Chimchar was my first ever attempt. And then I did, like, Turtwig, Chimchar, and then I did a lot of Turtwig. And then I realized, I'm just going to try Monkey. And I win Monkey until I won. And then all my New Game Plus attempts have all been Turtwig. What are your absolute favorites? What do you like about it? Really like the Ice Room if no static, plus Tortuga. Snowrunt's the only real miss. That's it. That's an interesting take. I don't hate the Ice Room. I don't hate the Ice Room. If I had Tortuga, what's the hardest fight in my opinion? Like in the entirety of the game? In the entirety of the game, I'm gonna exclude the E4 because I think if you're taking the entirety of the game as a whole, the E4 is the hardest part. Probably, it's like the hardest thing to plan for. It's the thing you plan for the longest for sure. But the hardest single fight in the game. It's probably Fire Tag. Sometimes you just don't have an answer to Fire Tag. You just lose. And that feels really bad because that's like towards the end of the mid game. That's the biggest troll fight for sure. Yeah, exactly. If we're talking about like difficulty, I don't know if that's the most difficult fight, but that is like the trolliest one for sure. The hardest fight, I feel like is like maybe Relly and Ian, or maybe Preston and Mora. Yeah, I mean when I did Preston and Mora the first time, I had Dragapult, so it was pretty easy. Relly and Ian are tough though. It's hard to play around that Libero bug. Like assuming you have a really good understanding of the AI and the really good understanding of how the bug works, Relly and Ian, it's not that difficult, but it's still hard. Fisherman Bill, I have no idea who Fisherman Bill is. I feel like he's memeing. Bethany and Wand Split's also really tough. The bugs in the beach. That's the number1 reason to choose Ape. Ape solos that fight. Hello, here. How do you pronounce your name? Here, Nyan? Preston Mora. Preston Mora is very, very tough. Another really, really tough one is in Wand's gym. Pokefan Bethany is really tough. Pokefan Bethany is really tough. As far as like boss fights, also like Archie 2 is really, really tough. If you get screwed in the encounters, you're through a good mons. Don't call out Dez like that, man. Don't call out Dez. But I agree. I think like once you start having all the tools, it's pretty. The thing with like what you're talking about with a sack is like this is like towards the late game, so you kind of already know who you're fine with sacking. I kind of had an idea of who I was bringing to the E4 before I even started Wand Split. And so I knew you kind of start to know who is an acceptable sack, and so you can just throw away guys. So I think I may have sacked someone here on Bethany. I don't remember if I did or not. I'd know for sure I sacked someone to this the double battle, the back-to-back. This Brianna into Pearl one. I definitely sacked someone here. This is a tough one too. And I had a really good Metagross, and this one was still tough for me. Yeah. But honestly, most fights are not that tough. Once you start to get like the tools to work with, and you start to really understand the AI, you should have a pretty good handle on most fights in the late game. Aqua Hideout? No. Aqua Hideout's freebie. Aqua Hideout's free low. Compared to Magma Hideout, Aqua Hideout's free low. Drampa or Conk one shots this Drampa. We go -1 speed. I'm yapping here. I'm completely yapping here. I'm sorry, chat. We're faster now. Damage Rhyperior. We should get R29 with Burn Up. Yeah, we should get R29 with Burn Up. We can go to... What about, like, Costa? Time to look through the list and see what I was thinking about. You're probably thinking about the... You're probably thinking about the Costa fight in Aqua Hideout. The Costa fight in Aqua Hideout is probably the toughest one. Tainlize is evil. Tainlize is really not that tough. It's like if you're trying to do the heist, it's tough. But if you give up on trying to do the heist, then it's not really that difficult. It can be. I shouldn't say that, but it can be. This fight's kind of evil. There's like Quick Claw Costa that has Stealth Rocks and Sturdy. This guy's kind of an a-hole. And then again, you have a Quick Claw Sniper Octillery that's kind of an a-hole, and you have to deal with the analytic bug Starmie. And then a Gudra with Curse is like this fight's kind of evil. But all the other fights, with the exception of maybe this Noivern, are pretty free. Yeah, I mean Matt's tough too. Matt's a pretty tough boss. This Raiku's really tough. You have to be really careful about the Katana. This Dracovish is gonna claim if you don't have like a water resist. Or a Golisopod. Hayden Liza Split has by far probably the most difficult fights in the game, I think. I think if you were to rank the top 10 hardest fights in the game, I would bet 5 of them are in Hayden Liza Split. I'm getting a call from my wife, chat. 1 second. I apologize. Sorry about that, chat. That stuff I've been box checked by that wall rain. By the wall rain a few times. In the hail fight. Oh yeah, that wall rain can be a freak. Yeah, definitely. If you don't have like a magnet zone, it's really, really tough. Costa or Dreadnought. Dreadnought takes the burn up. It's guaranteed CC. He's no longer fire type. He's blank type. He CCs. We can maybe go into Talonflame. He has no more fire gem. He's blank type. We go into Talonflame. We can try to get a burn off on him maybe. The Spinda fight is just unfair. That's it about the Spinda. The Spinda fight's just like unfair. What are you supposed to do about it? Legitimately, what are you supposed to do about it sometimes? Nothing. There's nothing you can do. We kind of want to set it up in a way to where our Talonflame can bait Psychic out of the Delphox if we're careful. No, we get Rhyperior. We want something to beat the R29. The problem with like Dreadnought is Dreadnought baits Nidoking. And Zoroark, if we come in on a Psychic, baits Flamethrower, not Grass Knot. We almost need Dreadnought as healthy as possible, so that Dreadnought comes into Flamethrower and the baits Grass Knot is our way to beat the Delphox. Otherwise, I don't really know if we have a consistent way of beating this Delphox. Double highs is greedy and content. Man, sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta do it to it, man. You gotta show up, be who you need to be. Who beats this Nidoking? Torterra, kind of. Coming on like an Earth Power. It's Fire Blast or Sub. We just EQ until he Fire Blast, and then we take the kill. Then we like Giga Drain the Rhyperior, Giga Drain the Rhyperior. So if we can go from Arcanine to Delphox, and we can get like Earth Power from the Nidoking, we can go to Torterra and win. But we can't use you, so we need something else to take the burn up. Camera we can't be crit, which is very nice, and we also can't get burned, so we get guaranteed CC out of the Arcanine. After he's no longer fire type, and he's lost his fire gem. We can go Citrus Berry, and we should be able to guarantee its CC. How do we get Delphox in after beating the Arcanine? Our Tentacruel's faster than Nidoking and it's slower than the Delphox, so probably Tentacruel. If Tentacruel comes in on a CC and we can kill the Arcanine because it's like -5 or whatever, maybe we can kill with Tentacruel, get Delphox, guaranteed Psychic. So let's say we bring Tentacruel, bring Salazzle, we bring Tentacruel, And we bring... Then we can't bring you, yeah. We can't have you come into the Psychic. We want, like, Zora to come into the Psychic, bait Flamethrower. We want to go to Dreadnought, bait Grass Knot. Doesn't work that way. Can I get a different order? Breloom can get Nido King. Breloom, Black Belt lead. Gets us Skybercut, one-shots to Drampa. We get Nidoking, Sludge Bomb, Fire Blast. We go Salazzle. Take either, bait Earth Power, go Torterra. And then we EQ, take the kill on the Nidoking. Then we get R29, guarantee burn up probably. Citrus. Is our Talonflame ever dead to burn up crit? Max roll. Yeah, maybe we just go to like Talonflame, come into the burn up, and just risk max roll. And then we roost. And he'd have to like burn up crit max roll into Psychic Fangs crit max roll. Or high roll into high roll crit. We roost and we heal up. And once we're like a little healed, maybe we get the burn right away, which would be really, really nice. We go Leopard Berry so we can refill our roosts. Then we go like here, start baiting CCs. Tentacruel beats. Gets Delphox Psychic. We go you in the Psychic. We get Flamethrower. We don't have anyone to take the Flamethrower. Bait Grass Knot. So how do we beat the Delphox? We may have to call it here for today, chat. My wife is on her way back. And I'm gonna go spend some time with my family. But I am going to try to come back again tonight and finish off Flanner's Gem. If we don't finish Flanner's Gem today, we're gonna finish it tomorrow. And if we do it tomorrow, we'll do all of Surf Sim tomorrow. So if you are not already followed, drop a follow, join the Discord. I post go live notifications in there. Would I be opposed to a backseat? I'm not really opposed to backseats now. As long as they're good ideas. Even if they're not good ideas. Ideas are ideas. I don't really mind. I do like trying to figure things out for myself, but I don't really mind backseaters that much. I think there's far worse things in life to be worried about than backseaters. See you later. Thank you, iBewing. We're gonna send y'all off to another person who's live. Hello and Creed, thank you for the follow. Let's look at rating out here. Narth is live. KTZ is live. Is KTZ doing his E4? I think he is. Let's go say hi to KTZ. This is a guy who's won the game, and he's going through and trying to win the game again and do it all three at once. Do a new game plus, and a new game plus. So, go check out this guy. I think he's doing his E4 now. And I will see you all later. Enjoy this peak content you're about to watch. Rating out to this guy. This guy is insanely smart. He's one of the first people to beat the game. He's insanely